Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are doing gameplay with the brand new Invincible Shaquille O'Neal, and obviously 100 overall Shaq was cracked enough as is. I think this Invincible Shaq is going to be an absolute monster in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM, and I am excited to try him out here in this video. Before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it and let's see what the Shaq card is looking like. Big shout out to my guy Tank for letting me use his account to record this video. He pulled Shaq, which is pretty nuts pull. So again, this card is going to be inaccessible for 99% of the community, and that's okay. I can showcase the card. I'm not going to get him. I know most of y'all aren't either. It's just how it goes. You got to be willing to accept that at this point in the year. But 99 stats, of course, on every single attribute. He has every single Hall of Fame badge in the game. Comes with 12 base Hoffs or 12 base legends. But my guy Tank badged him up with all these extra legend badges. So this Shaq is basically a GOAT Shaq. GOAT cards are, I assume, going to just have every single legend badge. They're basically just going to be slightly better invincibles. It's not going to be a significant difference though, because here's the thing: how can a card get this much better than this? You know what I mean? Like, you have Darius Garland dribble style, Kemba escape, Trey behind the back, Francis size up. What do you need? Like, what else is there to give a card? You know what I mean? I don't really know how you make a card much better than this Shaq card at the power forward position. And also, it's the same release base with Chris Bosh's base, but he's now got Dirk upper instead of Franz upper, which is probably slightly slower than his 100 overall X jumper actually, but it is, I will say, going to be more consistent because Franz upper has a tendency to get a lot of load ups, which I think is the main reason why 2K probably changed the upper on this Shaq. But I mean, he's still a menace with an incredible release, Pro 2 fade, going to be absolutely ridiculous to slasher as Shaq always is. This card is going to be, I mean, borderline overpowered would be a good way to say it. His 100 overall was still a ridiculous card, so I got obviously extremely high hopes for this card. I think he's going to be about as good as it gets, and I'm really excited to see what he can do. So with that being said, let's hop into a game. Let's see what Shaquille O'Neal is capable of. Alrighty, hopping into this game. Our opponent's got a good squad, but we have a ridiculous one. So as good as his team is, Chris Webber, Tim Duncan, Yao. Is that 100 overall Yao? Hold on, this team is kind of nasty. I'm not gonna lie. He's got 100 overall Yao, 100 overall MJ. I didn't see if that was Invincible Paul George or not, but I assume that it is. This is a pretty nasty team that we're going up against. Now, I would say still having Jokic, KD, Shaq, Paul George, and Zach Edey on the court overall is a better squad, but I'm not gonna lie, our opponent's got a great team. I mean, we've got ourselves a really nice matchup here to test out this Shaq card in this game. I was trying to Francis size up and burst off of that, but you know what, that'll work right downhill. Shaq gets some of the most just glitchy fastest animations in the game. He moves so damn fast, and I don't even really know why, but he is absolutely cold on the defensive end of the court and the offensive end of the court. Going to do everything well. That's a pretty decent shot. I didn't really get as good of a contest there as I would have liked, but again, Shaq is just motoring down the court. As great as Tim Duncan is, I think physically this is a mismatch, and I'm right. Shaq just plays so big. His cards are always so dominant on the interior. He always gets incredible defensive animations. I mean, he's always just such a monster of a card. And what are you doing? I don't know if he lagged or what happened there, but he just straight up ran back court for no reason there. Really don't know why he would do that. But I mean, look, I still thought Shaq's 100 overall was one of the best power forwards in the game. This card, with the exception of Invincible Wembanyama, has to be the best power forward in the game. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Center position, you can make some arguments about size with a guy like Yao Ming, but besides Wemby at power forward, there's just no way anybody's better than the Shaq card. But this type of movement, this type of a jump shot, and this type of animations, SIGs, all that type of stuff that this Shaq now has, I mean, it's hard to argue that he isn't one of the very best cards in the game. I mean, obviously he is one of the very best cards in the game, and unfortunately the only real downside of this card is the fact that nobody's going to have him. It's the same downside that you would say about Giannis or LeBron or Wemby or 100 overall Yao or whoever it may be. Is the only problem the card has is that he's extremely rare and he's really unattainable. That's about it. Like, the card is absolutely insane in nearly every single, not nearly every single way, in every single way. He has no real flaws and he does everything well. So There you go. Dump it into KD here. Should be a standing dunk or a standing layup or another miss into another offensive rebound. And I'm sorry, 100 overall Yao does not scare me when I have Shaquille O'Neal. Of course, I shoot a terrible shot. Couple of bad possessions there, though, to be totally honest. That was a couple of ugly possessions. I definitely got to be better than that. Not pretty offense right there for by any means. The last couple possessions. Jokic size up again. The fact that I just have this many, dude, can I make a dunk? I'm just like, I got all these crazy invincibles and I can't finish a dunk. These dudes will not finish a dunk. I don't know what is going on right now, but come on, let's figure it out. Paul George gets a paint stop on Yao. Paul George is so cracked. If he had SIGs, he would be so good. I'm so disappointed 2K didn't give many animations. Shaq wide open three, drills it. Yao got hurt there, but we'll take advantage of it and get ourselves a Shaq three, and we have a 12-10 lead. Watch the rim run here. KD, yo, you got to jump there or something. I don't know. It's all right. We're good. We are good. Let's get right back into some offense here, and let's get right back into what's been working, which is that Shaq pick and roll with Jokic has been getting pretty good shots for the most part here. Boom, boom, downhill, up top. Shaq doesn't need a ton of space with that jumper. I thought I greened that. I'm honestly surprised that I didn't. Chase down block. Nope. Damn. I'm shooting a lot with him right now, and he is getting a little bit tired, but I definitely thought I greened that one. I got to be honest. I definitely thought that was green. Pop here again. Pump fake. He is getting tired. We're going to use the behind the back. Good defense. I respect it. That was well defended that time. Tim did not touch the screen at all. Try to crab him. It's not going to work, so we'll just get right another blow by. I mean, this card gets the nastiest animations. He feels like he has 105 speed when he runs to the rim. I mean, he literally feels like the fastest card in the game. I don't know how to describe it other than that. Unfortunately, don't know if Tank has icon lead passing turned off or what, but I couldn't drag Shaq. I was trying to drag him to the top of the key to maybe create a little bit more space to shoot a catch and shoot three ball there to end the first quarter. But game didn't let me drag Shaq, so I guess he's got that setting turned off. Either way, it is what it is. A very, very good first quarter for Shaq, despite a couple of missed opportunities. Clearly looking insane so far is what I will say about Shaq to start this good video off, as you would expect, right? Like, you wouldn't really expect anything different from a Shaquille O'Neal card, but he is absolutely looking nasty right now in my team. And behind the back here, gets himself a decent amount of space and greens the three ball. That's an open two, not even a slightly. Love to see that. Another really, really nice shot by Shaq. He is just looking pretty unstoppable right now, to be totally honest. We're getting efficient shots every single play. He's making plays attacking the rim. He's making plays showing off the three ball. He can be a ridiculous popper. I mean, I don't blame him for fouling right there. That Devin Booker versus Shaq mismatch was about to get attacked. I was going right downhill to the basket. And I mean, again, keep in mind, we're actually playing against a really good team. This dude's got 100 overalls across the board, and like really good ones too. He's got Shaq. I mean, doesn't have Shaq. He's got Yao and stuff. He's got pretty much all the guys you would expect that would be able to get these to compete against Shaq, and there's still not a lot he can do, in all honesty, to stop this card with any level of consistency so far to this point in the game anyway. So very impressed with what Shaq has been able to do in this one. But tie ball game, 17 apiece. I've been forcing through them, obviously. I mean, would you expect anything else in a Shaq gameplay? Of course, I want to force the offense to run through Shaq, right? Blow by again. Oh, he actually did a good job. He backed up that time. That's like the first time all game that he's actually properly backed up and just not giving up the blow by manually there. Not a great shot with Booker there. I'd like to get one more bucket with Shaq. He is getting tired, so it's getting a little bit tougher to score with him for sure. But I'm going to try my best to get one more bucket here if I can. Use that, Francis. Come off the screen. Stop. You know what? Just take the easy assist. He's stepping so high on Shaq. Smart playmaking move is to take the assist there. And 17 points, 1 assist, 7 of 13, 3 of 5 from 3 in 6 minutes for Shaquille O'Neal. Extremely elite performance by an extremely elite card. I am not surprised to see Shaq hooping at this level. An absolutely dominant card. One of the best cards in my team, and it's a shame he's a lot more attainable, but it's just how it goes. So I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. Be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.